Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, following my career, MrFarquar Freights. And you join us in, I've written it down today, gonna get it right. I should have kept my notepad closer. In Kolding, Denmark. This is where we did our drop off last episode, and we are hopefully gonna take a delivery to Hirtshals, which is northern Denmark. It's about 165 miles away, I think. So we're just going to go and get our pickup, which should be this way. I'm indicating the wrong way, it's this way. Now we're going to be looking to pick up some sugar, take north. Oh, there wasn't much via the way of going north because I want to get back into Sweden and Norway and those beautiful countries. And this was the best choice for going north. Everything else was sort of going to Poland and Germany. There's a lot of contracts going to Germany because at the minute there's a an event for Germany, so that's understandable. There's a lot of traffic going that way. But I had planned on getting into Scandinavia again, so that's what we're doing. We'll get this loaded up, I think.
Turn left.
Is it this one? There's two sites here, so I'm not sure. I think it's this one. It did say left.
Safe and sound.
So let's have a little butchers of what we've got. It is a cargo, and we're going to take this one. So our cargo is ready to go and pick up. Now this might be the last job we do for a little while using our own trailer. I might leave the trailer, get that sent back to our depot, and start using some company trailers just so we can try and get a few different deliveries. We've been using a trailer for quite some time now. It's been a while since I've done any of this, so I'm going to have to go out with cab again for a bit of reversing today. I was hoping to get the chance to do some back-to-back recordings last time out, but I just haven't been afforded the time to quite do that. And it's probably going to show. There was probably a way 100% better to try and swing this in here. We'll no doubt have to come back out again. It's getting us there. Oh, not as bad as maybe I first thought. Definitely be coming out. Maybe swing it over and back it up again. Professional service and all that. But while I'm fanning about doing this, I hope you're all well. Had a bit of a toasty one here again today. Bit warm, bit sweaty. Hopefully you can't hear the fan in the background. I've had to turn it up a notch today because it's a little bit warm. So let's get this sorted out. And let's get our delivery in. So cargo has been loaded and we are ready to head out. Let's do this indeed. So before we do, let's just have a little look. 3 hours, so 4 hour expected run, 170 miles. 22 tons of sugar. Hirtshals. That's where we're going. Polaris lines. Job, is that 13 grand? That's not too bad. Oh, excuse me, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm hoping this evening I can get a few of these in, so hopefully over the coming trips things will be a little bit smoother. That would be nice. He said right, then he. Hope if I could learn the left to rights and get that down, that'd be a start, wouldn't it? Yeah, I thought I'd break in with a shorter trip as well. I'm sure there was probably a really long northern trip I thought, you know what, it's been a little while. Let's take it easy. It's less than 200 miles. It shouldn't take up anyone's, or too much of everyone's morning or afternoon or whatever time of day you watch our content here. Use my handbrake. Hopefully we're not going to get any crazy locals just driving out in front of us again this time. That was pretty horrific. Certainly shocked my system when we ploughed into that poor person. They certainly won't be doing that again. Let's put it that way. So we are so many lanes. I got confused then. Can't remember what side of the road I'm on and all that good business. Try not to get any speeding tickets as always.
Left,
that's the plan.
Then turn left.
So we're going to move over.
Turn left.
Hoping we'll get a nice bit of road so we can get some out of cab shots. I don't think we got many the last few episodes. I don't like doing it when I got a lot of windy road. It just looks awful. So hopefully we can get some more today. Because the Scandinavian maps as we head north, it's just beautiful
right,
in my personal opinion. I like the UK, I like driving around the UK because I know it. Oh, that's not a good start, is it? When they say turn right, I think they mean turn right.
Keep right, and then exit right.
There we go. Although that's not a genuine exit, I think they should count that in the sat nav. So that should have been second right. Perhaps he did say second right, and I just heard right. But we negotiated it well. No collisions. We didn't fall off the map. That is always a risk. If you go through the X'd out barrier way, you can have issues. I've done it on ATS because I have them turned off on ATS, which I haven't been on for so long. I think ATS has had 2 updates and a new map added since I last played on it, so I want to try and get on there. I said a long time ago that I want to there we are, that I want to try and do a series on there. I had a few little episodes that went out and I quite enjoyed them. I will try and get around to that. I've just got so much going on at the minute and I get so many ideas for different things. I'm just like, right, I've got to do it. And yeah, I try and pump out too much sometimes. Especially at the minute with Ubaileron, the save for Ubaileron on Farming Simulator 22. That save has died on us following the recent updating patch. So there is space on the schedule for more content, and that does need to be farming. Farming will always only ever get replaced with farming to that degree. They might not always go out on the same days, but the series will be replaced by a series. And I have started working on that new series because Ubaileron has always been... Oh no, it's me getting excited again. Has always been pre-recorded and sort of well in on the schedule to afford me the time to do other things. So the new series needs to be up and on there, ready to pick up as Ube finishes. But with what I'm doing, or what I'm hoping to be able to do, it's going to require longer recording sessions. So hopefully I'll still be able to do it, because some evenings I like to afford myself 2, sometimes even 3 farm sim recordings, depending on how well they go. Whereas if I'm using double, sometimes maybe triple the amount of time to record for one episode, then I'm not afforded the time I'd like. And the Stone Valley roleplay series already takes up quite a bit of time for when I do that, and that's why that only goes out once a week, because of the way I try to capture it, the way I try to edit it, it all takes a little bit longer.
Keep left.
Going back left again. Oh, we're alright, we're fine, we're merging from here. So yeah, but I've got that, and then in starting to do that, it then gave me ideas for how to do maybe something different, something else with Farm Sim, and to try and make it like the complete opposite to what my new series is. Let's try and do it like completely the other way around. So once I get that sorted out and that up and running, I'm thinking I want to try and get this on there, because progression within Farm Sim at the minute takes so long that the series just seem to be really long, and I have started looking on other people's channels to see the length of their series, and a lot of them are quite long for those that are doing long Let's Plays. Some people just jump on, do like 10 episodes on a map, move on, do the next new hot map, the next new hot map. You know, that's fine, everyone does their own content their own way. So those that do similar content to myself and do the sort of the longevity Let's Plays, they are pushing 50, 60, 70. Like I've said before, I do still try and watch a bit of Dagger Win, but I'm only on like episode 45 of his very first Ube series, and I noticed I think that's up to like 130, 150 I think every now and then I see on my home screen. So he's still cracking on that. People are still watching it, so there is an audience for long-term Let's Plays. And my mate Cavalier Roy, you know, whenever I've said about Maypole and stuff like that, and he said like one thing that gets him to support a channel in the way that I feel that he supports me, is because he sees someone that's putting out content and that continuing, they're telling a story, there's a beginning, a middle and an end goal, and they work towards it rather than just jumping from map to map. So yeah, people do want to see that as well, and I totally get that people want to see all the hot stuff too. If I, like I've said before, if I could afford myself more time to record, I would put out more content than I already do. And I think for a part-time channel, I already put out more than full-time content. So I would happily, if I had the time to do it, I'd happily pump out and record, do a lot more. And if I had better internet, we'd be live streaming in the evenings at least twice a week as well. So one day, hopefully, we'll get better internet in our area. It's not that we don't pay for good internet, we pay for a high rate internet. It's just the internet available here is the bandwidth, the actual speeds are pretty poor. Hopefully that'll get upgraded. I think we've still got over 12, 13, 14 months I think on our contract, so we can't even look for someone else who could maybe provide it differently. A little bit wavy there. I was hoping to catch some of the the golden fields, but the camera angle didn't want to do that for me. We swing by, pick up lunch, Big Mackie D's, milkshake and coffee. And I know that not many people watch the non-simulation stuff that I put out. But I'm really enjoying Death Stranding as well, and I wish I could get more time to record that, because I'd happily just pump that out daily, put it on an earlier time slot so it doesn't affect the other things, a bit like I did with Horizon Zero Dawn. But at the minute I'm only afforded enough time to really get those 3 episodes available each week, so Saturday, Sunday and a midweek one seems to work best for me. But I will say this, I've said it in the comments on the videos as well, so only the people that are watching them will see it. But to anyone that doesn't know the game, that hasn't played the game, or even if you're here and you haven't watched the content, that game is absolutely brilliant. It is not what other people have maybe slammed it as being, and especially for those of you that are coming from console, because I have a lot of followers that are from Xbox that don't get to see the PlayStation games, and that's one of the reasons why I tend to play more of the PlayStation games that are on PC, because they're not necessarily seen by the community that's followed me from my Xbox days, and yeah, Death Stranding is not a boring walking simulator. It is such a cool game. It has this crazy story that I still don't grasp, and in between sort of certain episodes I try and go off and do a little bit of learning about the game without spoiling the game for myself. And somewhere, I can't remember if I read somewhere or what, somewhere someone was saying that even when the game came out, Kojima himself said that he doesn't fully understand the game and the story and everything, and this is his game, doesn't fully understand it, and that anyone who says they do and tries to correct you on your understanding is talking shit. So I don't mind that I don't understand everything that's going on. Apparently we're not supposed to. I'm thoroughly loving that game. It's so good. The mechanics for traversing the map and stuff like that adds the extra challenge. And I know my friend Indie Journey, she was really interested in watching it because she thought it was this walking simulator, and I told her unfortunately it's not what we expect it to be, because it's not what it was slandered as. Like, people just obviously saw that there was walking in it and just, oh, it's this boring walking simulator, and it really isn't. I mean, I've crapped my pants a few times playing it, and yeah, there's good action in it. There's action, there's a little horror to it, there's stealth. It's got all sorts, all whilst doing this whole mechanics of stability and maintaining and connecting. I always get the word wrong, some sort of asymmetric worlds or aslinear worlds where we're all connected, all affecting each other. And you know, if I lay down a bridge and build a bridge, and the more people interact with that bridge, the more people will get to see that bridge in their game, so they have easier access across bodies of water and up hills and mountains and stuff. It's just so cool. It's absolutely brilliant. And I'm glad I went for that, because I was thinking about doing Spider-Man, because that obviously, I say quite recently, about a month ago now, came to PC, and I was thinking about doing that because I really want to play it. But then Death Stranding turned up, and I mean, I know I'd like Spider-Man, but I know that like 1 million people were dropping Spider-Man because it was new to PC, it was all remastered for everything and what have you, so, and there's a lot of that out there, whereas only a few people have really covered Death Stranding. And obviously they're big channels. They did it when it was released on PlayStation and when it was released on PC originally. And another reason why I was pleased about it going into Game Pass is because I'd thought about buying it so many times, but was sort of waylaid from doing it because I've heard things about it being boring and this, that and the other. And then that's one of the good things about Game Pass, that it affords you this opportunity to try out games that you're not necessarily interested in, or that you're not too sure about, and you know, they drop in there and you can give it a crack, you can do it, and if you really like it you can still buy it. If it's going to leave before you've finished and you really want to finish it, you can purchase it, and it's always at a discounted rate as well. I am in no way affiliated with Game Pass. I just think it's great. I have it on the console, my console, my daughter's console, my lounge console, my PC, and I keep meaning to set it up so it's on my partner's PC as well. All for one price of like $9.99, and we all get to play it. Tell me that's not good. Mate, you've got to wait your turn. I suppose I should have been indicating, but he should have seen that I was turning there. But we've almost arrived. A nice quick one. It's been nice to have a good little ramble, I tell you. I try not to do it on the farming, because we're trying to shorten them videos down. And when I get rambling in a job, it's hard to then condense it. Whereas, you know, we're stuck in the cab and we're going A to B. We need to fill it with chatter. So that's another reason why I want to get more of these out, because it's my chance to just chat and share my thoughts and do different things.
Get ready to turn left.
Will do. And I think other than that little incident on the roundabout, pretty smooth.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Wrong one. I was to say pretty smooth trip, but we've turned in the wrong place anyway. This is where we're going to come and have a rest at the end. Also, we need to get our truck fixed from that accident.
Turn left. Turn left.
There we are, Polaris lines. Look at that beautiful beach.
We are finished.
We are finished. There's our spot. But let's just get rid of that. Oops, pull in a bit. Lovely bit of beach over there. Oh, talk about beach. Just got myself stuck while I was faffing about with my camera. I drifted into the post. Excuse me. There we are. Yeah, look at that. I like that. Don't think we've seen much beach. We'll stay out of cab since we're out of cab. We'll do this. Swing it around like a crazy man. I know we've been doing way too much out of cab parking lately. We will we will go back to the in-cab stuff. I just need to be doing it a little bit more often. If not, it just turns into a complete and utter disaster. To be fair, the out of cab hasn't exactly been great of late. Still not there, I don't think. Nope, I don't want that like that. Ourselves over. Let's try and straighten ourselves up. So it needs to come over, doesn't it? It might take. I don't think it will. It might. Oh. Ooh. I'll straighten myself up now. There. That should not have been that hard. But alas, it was. So, let's get this delivered. Sugar delivered from Kolding to Hirtshals. 171 miles. Where we got? We got 13,251, and we're almost at level 23. Probably next job will get us there. But that is it for another job, another delivery, another day. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you've enjoyed the chatter. And as always, if you've got anything to give back, any feedback, drop it down in the comments. Have a conversation. I'm here for the interaction. That's what we want. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. If you've enjoyed this video, give a big fat thumbs up down below. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You know the business. And hopefully I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.